Hello, well, okay, let's continue this. No, sorry, not one, yes, select, and resume story. We were just in our lair. So he wants to give us a quest. So does he. Let's take a look around first. Okay, so this is where you do some things. Well, let's see.
What do you want from a fraud like me?
What fraud? You're a gifted scientist.
Oh, yes I am. And what do? I distill essences, that's all.
And this is a problem because
no one takes me seriously without a proper degree. So I learned everything the hard way. Blowing up laboratories, making smelly bubbling things.
I think you could go on for a while. We have to go.
Yeah, and I just realized I had my sound on the speakers as well. Sorry about that. I don't know how it sounds. We'll figure it out later. So, this is essences. I don't have any right now to show you, unfortunately, nor do I have any essences with me. Basically, when you open up when you mouse over an item, it will say this much capacity, and it will have a purple bar on the side of it about here, and then you will also have some. Oh, I don't have any. Maybe it will be better to explain later. You have, of course, how do I compare this? Think Diablo 2 and gems and slots and stuff like that. There is nobody here at this point. There will be later, as also there will be another guy standing around here. And the trophy cades here, which is not accessible until you're in a veteran campaign. This is the guy, Commander Petrov, who previously was giving us the missions, the main missions, like go and find Private Brian. Yeah, that guy. And he's got some things to tell us about the other guys around him. Next up, you're gonna find your bank, and what's cool about this bank is that it has all of this space. Everything here is usable right from the front. This is basically populated because of my play with my other character. Yes, this is also common bank for all your characters, so I already had given him some stuff to play around, and you can see what I was talking about. See this? It says essence capacity 30. This is what that other guy with the laboratory was about. I'm not gonna be using most of them, although I do want to use this one. Oh god, yes, please. Because here I want some proper exposition of how the character works, and those are also, well, I should take them, and those are for later. Anyway, bank, huge important bank, and something is missing here. You'll see about it later what it is, and when you do, you will say, oh my god. Proper, well, one shop.
Time to teach him a lesson.
Doesn't, it's got shops. Big surprise. It's got too many shops actually. I don't understand why. I mean, here's another shop.
Do you need anything?
Why is this shop here?
Ask me.
Well, I don't know. And then why is this shop here?
I have some
this is a gambler.
in the
Okay,
works.
this makes sense.
They're not ready yet.
If you played Diablo 2 specifically, I don't know if it was in 1 or not. Maybe it was. I forget. This is basically all of these are unidentified. Nothing. You don't know what they are. Some of them could be just normal magic items, like like this one. Blue is the normal magic item. Some could be rare, like that. Others could be set with a green color, or maybe you even could have some uniques, epic rings, like that. I don't know if the game has uniques yet. Rare epics though it does have. They are not that often, obviously, because they're epic, but they do exist, and you can gamble. Maybe you get something, maybe you won't. No idea. But if you know the graphic of one item you really want to have, and then maybe you can find it by just gambling on those same graphic items. Good luck. The Enchanter.
The campfire and the music.
This is basically to add one. You can add one more item, one more enchant. Enchants are all those blue text. So this one has 4. You can add another one for 784 credits or gold. Then you can also replace. So you don't like the fact that you have this on your gloves, you can just click on it, spend 450 and replace it with something else. Obviously the addition you give it from here will, whatever you enchant it with. Okay, let's do it. So I added 5 gold find chance. So if I take the glove back, then it also appears here. Now there are some classes of items that do not show everything. Some named in that, you know, this is just a rare item, so it has pretty much random characteristics. But when you have a set piece, like your green items, which are a set and combined to 2 and 4 and all those things, then you cannot basically change their basic levels, the basic enchants. The basic enchants are always going to be the same. Same thing for some other uniques, I think, or epics. Maybe the epics cannot be changed, although I cannot be too sure about that. The one I'm sure about is the set items. Then you can also re-roll. For instance, this is max, because based on this enchant it can have +2 per level, so it's at max point and it will not even let you choose it. But what if you roll the random? What if some enchant is just 1, but otherwise it's a very good item, but that +1 or when it could have 10 is pissing you off because it's ruining your perfect item? Then you come here and you click on reroll, and there, 5 to 18, if you got that. Let's do it again and watch for the blue text that's gonna rise from around here on the screen. 5 to 18, and I got 16. So you can keep hitting that until you get the 18 that you want. The range is basically set by the item. Whatever level it is, it only allows a specific amount. And transmutation. If you don't like the look of an item, and you have found an item that you really like, but that item you really like the look of it, it's not have your nice enchants, then you can basically change the way items look.
I miss being on the road, you know.
And this guy here, offering you a complete reset of your character, so you don't have to reroll, because, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know if that's gonna work out for me or not. I'm just testing it. But what if I come later at 50 level and realize, oh my god, I should have done that, but I cannot, obviously. Well, usually you cannot. In other games you cannot. You have to restart. Or maybe they offer something. But here, you just, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And now this is how I want to set it. And you're done. Just close it out without accepting, and you're set. For resetting this, for not resetting those. Otherwise you have to click the accept, obviously. But yeah, I mean, offering immense choice for how to build your character and how to save your character without having to redo everything. That's just great to me. So, let's see. You first.
Van Helsing, the War Council evaluated your actions during the siege, and they've decided to entrust you with the training of the elite soldiers.
Wait, is this a punishment or a reward?
And what exactly would be my task, Commander?
You have to prepare the Resistance elite squads and send them out on important missions. We've appointed some new captains who will serve under your command. Meet them first, then choose wisely.
So you basically have some captains who will do missions as they come up. You will get notified by a system I'm gonna show you later. So now let's just meet our captains.
Van Helsing, sir, reporting for duty.
Easy, Captain. I'm still a monster hunter, not a general. What is your speciality?
Ivan Tsarevich reporting, sir. Special Command Tactics and Offensive Warfare.
You must be one of those... muscles. I mean specialists. With muscles.
Nice day, isn't it, sir? Heard you were in charge now. We'll get along just fine. I used to be a hunter like you. Gregor Stark, Scourge of the Werebeast, at your service.
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. But if you were a hunter, you must have a long list of useful expertise.
Right you are, sir. Exploration is my middle name. And Ambush. Ambush is my other middle name. I also have an inkling of traps and ranged weapons. Sorry. Actually, I'm great with traps.
Is arrogance something they teach you at the Hunters Academy? Wait, don't answer that.
Mr. Van Helsing, allow me. My name is Dr. Snow. How are you feeling today?
Are you a medical doctor or a proper mad scientist?
No, my lady, I treat no maladies. I'm a simple genius, born to defeat the world with giant exploding machines. Currently, I'm helping out the Resistance. I'm also a diplomat, an expert on traps and occult knowledge. At your service.
Attention, Resistance fighters. Testing the aerial transmitter. 1, 2, 3.
That aerial transmitter is how you get notified about important changes to your base. So if you have a new mission that you can send your captains on, then that's how you're notified. Or if you have a new tower defense mission, or if something is available back at your lair, this is how you do it. And this is the aerial thingy.
Who are you, and what is this strange contraption?
This is an aerial transmitter, my lady, and I am the operator. It was built by Resistance scientists based on Fulmagati's designs. It transmits voice signals through the ink, so we can reach both of you wherever you are.
But it must have one flaw. A true Fulmagati design always has one.
Well, yes. It requires a tremendous amount of energy, sir, so we must use it sparingly.
Remember that it uses a lot of energy. Not gonna say anything more. So now you have two, basically. You can start reviewing your captains and sending them on missions, and we should really just...
General Harker has sent his soldier things down to the underground tunnels. They are still looking for the Lair. They will eventually cut us off if we don't stop them now.
This is a tower defense. Whenever something like this occurs and you say, I'll defend the tunnel system on my own, or I'll defend something on my own, or you do it, this is a tower defense. Always do that. I like tower defense games. Sorry. Or not. I'm not apologizing. I like tower defense games. So I'm always gonna do them.
So be it, Commander. I'll defend the tunnel system on my own.
And that opens up a new mission for you, and let's see those. So, this is your captains, and how you're gonna handle your army. Overall strength research, strength of your military, strength research, what is that about? 26%, no, not good. If you send your captains out like that, you're just gonna lose so many soldiers and not get all the things you need. 45, that's better. Can we... no, I cannot get it anymore. Well, sad. Well, anyway, let's continue. Thor's Hammer is a nice one to have, damn it. It's... some of those missions will actually return home with a relic, and this is one of them. So Thor's Hammer could return with a relic. I don't know if we have enough troop strength to send them. So you read the description here, and in these are clues. So let's say, for instance, we lost a weapon shipment and that contained a valuable treasure from the Museum of Arts and Artifacts. It's called Thor's Hammer. Yeah. We must take it back. Haka's troops transported the relic to a heavy guarded facility. We have an agent among his soldiers who could help us to organize a secret recovery mission. Our covert group shouldn't alert the enemy. Hint number 1. So, you're gonna go for this. Sure, the enemy... They need a leader who's willing to survey the area first and attack with precision. Survey is reconnoiter. If there's a battle, it will probably happen at the narrow tunnels where fearless heroism could succeed against large forces, and that's here. So you already see that this guy is kinda good for that. He's got an awesome champion, high score, and he's not bad at reconnoiter and ambush. Is there a better chance?
And a diplomat.
He doesn't have...
Yes.
No, he doesn't have that at all.
I'm
And
quite
here,
impressed
well,
with
he's
this
kinda
Lair.
good, but he also is good on those. What's extra about this? You can get further details. See those here? You click on them and then they comment on the mission. So,
Reporting for duty, sir.
Ivan, who is kinda good, says, "This sounds like an impossible mission, sir. So count me in. Superior numbers, heroic sacrifice. We were born to do this." Yeah, yeah. And then that guy says, "Lots of unknown elements in the equation, and it feels more like a job for thieves, not soldiers. Still, we can try. I'll round up the boys and we'll get the hammer back." So he's not very confident. You can even get that. It's supposed to be like that. They're supposed to give you feedback based on the mission according to their skills. And what they say matters. Or it should, anyway. And the last guy says, "Sounds like a plan. Thorough exploration, silent and swift ambush, that's for me and the lads. Easy as pie." Well, he does have good scores actually. So you have to choose...
Nice day for some awesome heroics.
Those.
What do you think?
He has a primary... I think there is a primary... the first thing mentioned is the primary, and then the rest are better to use if you can. So we have the primary, which is ambush or reconnoiter, and awesome champion. Well, maybe not so much. This guy doesn't really have the first ones in a very good level, although he is very good at champion. So I decide to send him and see what happens. Oh, something more. This is ongoing. It lets you know how long it will take, and when it's finished it will appear here. And we'll discuss this when we find a new one. So let's go defend the tunnels. And tower defense, that's so nice. Let's upgrade, let's level up also. And I don't know about Blink yet, but I like you. Oh yeah, you can drag and drop them if you want. You and you and yeah, why not? Yes, please. And we're gonna take you any further, but I could increase you. Yeah, that's fine. And we just got new perks, Thunders and Inflammable. Plus 10 to fire magic, that's fine. And plus 10 to lightning magic. Nice. We are leveling up the characters because we may actually contribute to the fight. Let's get this over with. we're gonna need this for this anyway. That's, you know, just a stepping stone, nothing else. And she already has something of that. So what's going on here? Tower defense, first person. Some games exist like that. You maybe have seen them. You can teleport across the stars. So if I click there, I go here, and then I click here, and then I can click here, but nothing is going on. And you have structures. Middle mouse button to build them, and it tells you what they are. This is a salvage recycler. It basically give you spare machine parts like those, and they actually do appear in your inventory. That's why it's glowing like that. They should anyway, somewhere. Where are they? There they are. And you use machine parts to build that, because that needs 50, for instance. And you also get to see the entrances in a quick glance. So this is activated, this is not. When you see this is spawn point, so you know it's gonna come from here. And the line tells you exactly where they're gonna go. So they're gonna take this path. Unlike other tower defense games, you do not have the option to actually block their path, so that you can create a longer path they take, and that will give you more time for them in a maze you build to actually cause some damage. No, you cannot block the path per se exactly, but you can build traps in front of them. So if you build teleport pad, they'll just go back some of the time. So we can start with, let's say, ice, because you don't even have anything else. We only have ice. So I'm gonna also build an ice here and a teleport here. But for now, I think I only need to upgrade them. Freeze is very, very useful. I like it very much, and I should have enough for all of them. And the slow, where's the slow? Here. Good. Now I need you to trigger as much as fast as possible. Vulnerability for this, it's electric, so don't waste your money. We don't have any electric damage yet. The idea is that once they pass over here, if you can, wherever they appear, or right after they right after them, you have some electricity that will do more damage to them, electric towers. But we only have frost right now, and we still have 320. Let's see, we can increase the damage. And again, this is for physical damage, so again, not really applicable unless you want to get you have a physical damage character, so you can take advantage of it. But we do not, although, well, she is kinda. Slowed and damage 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 and 60 25 40. Yeah, I'll take that both there. And that's it. Let's start the wave. There is an association of achievements here. If you don't attack yourself or Katarina or any other force you control, and the whole thing is cleared by the traps and towers you set, then you'll get an achievement. I've already taken that with my first character though, so you know, it doesn't really matter. But I'm just gonna push back to see if my designs work or not. And you cannot hide the waves. That's something else. So that's done. Let's open it up again. Now 2 spawn points there. And you can see it spawned as well here. It's also some paths will go that way and go through there. And then come down again. Oh, you don't really need to. I aim for them to be gone by the time they get here. So ice, ice, teleport, and if that doesn't work, spikes. I like spikes. Yeah, we're gonna need to assist this. Maybe. We'll see. It is still the early levels of this tower defense game, so you know, it shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, especially with this here, that I've just pimped out completely. It should make everything so much better. Bye bye. And you have a progress bar here, and that's your life basically. If that drops, you're dead. You lost the mission. They all then die right up front, because like I said, it is rather easy. It's not that hard to do. There is some question about whether the bosses will go through or not, but you know, even the bosses can be won by not doing anything and just designing your traps and towers effectively. And by the way, you can use these well, I was supposed to show a point, but I didn't. There. You can pretty much affect them from afar. You don't have to be close.
I sense a disturbance in the ink. A gate has opened around here.
When she says that, go here to the ink gate, come on down and find your loot. In this case, the loot is protection, nice damage. Not really doing much ice. And this is amulet. No. Oh, don't really feel like that's good. And we got that, which is Mystic Effect. Drink it, 16 plus 15 to all resistances. Awesome. So let's go back, and now let's yeah, I wasted money on those, didn't I? No, that's good. I wasted money on that. Bad, bad, bad. Well, did I really do everything? Yeah, I could have more money, but you know, c'est la vie. I made a mistake. Well, I suppose I could go closer if I put her to ghost. Hello, monsters. Nope, even them. No intervention at all. Of course, now we're gonna have, let's verify that we have built everything up. Yes, yes. We don't care about the electricity buff because we don't have electricity buff. So let's go here. That's 200 there. It should keep it. And maybe at here. I want this, 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 and this, and that's it. Start away. And 60. Maybe if I can get enough machine parts, I can build them up. You will end up having more towers, of course, and traps. You'll have fire, lightning, and varied forms of each. I know, for instance, the fire damage, you can have either one throwing fireballs, or you can have one throwing flamethrowers. You'll later then also have some physical damage towers for use from the freeze here vulnerability. It's basically cannon. And somewhere here should be the boss. And there he is. The bastard went on the low side. Let's see what happens. No, he's dead. So that's what you want, basically. As much as you can do this, you'll be good. No intervention at all from you. the idea of the game. And the more you do this, the more you'll open up the secret layers, the secret, you know, when Katarina says, I feel a disturbance in the ink, and the more you'll get loot. And isn't that what everybody wants in these kind of games? Action RPGs equals loot. And that's why we like it. So, with those done, let's continue with the story. Well, let's take a... Not here, here.
How did it go, Van Helsing? I hope you drove back Harker's soldiers from the tunnel system.
We have defeated them.
Great job. That will teach Harker a lesson, I suppose.
And 2 ability points, and a rare one. What we get? Ooh, our first set item. Baskerville belt. What? This one's nice. When did we find that? From the... oh yeah, from the tower defense, okay. Yes please. And you... no. That's dexterity body. That's for her actually. Hello. Well, not too much DPS, but okay. Anyway. Here as well, and let's see. I don't have... oh, now you do. Well, that's an amulet, sorry. And here, secondary. Oh well. Okay. Well, let's break it here, and we'll continue later with the story quest. No, it was kind of a boring episode, I do apologize, but you know, tower defense, you should see exactly how one runs, and the next of them, I'll probably just run them on speed, you know, twice the speed, so you don't get bored, but you'll be able to still see what happens and how I handle them. So, see you again soon, thank you, bye!